With Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. This defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Switch.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 4 down. Back the box. Back 60. Coming for you, son. I'm coming up.
Now Taylor. It's brought in by Harris. They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there for the Patriots.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. On the give, this is Harris. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now Taylor. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Folk's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. The 26.
Throwing. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So Dak with a completion there, really showing no ill effects from that injury a season ago. Yeah, what do you think your keys are defensively trying to stop Mr. Prescott?
Well, I think any defensive coordinator will tell you, stop his running game first, because he is at his best off of play action when all of your linebackers come up to the line of scrimmage after the fake to the running back. And that allows him room and space to make a decision downfield. So take away the run, and that allows you to drop into coverage and blanket the field.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 9. Prescott now. Wilson's got it complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Caught. It's Wilson.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Prescott. They still can't get her. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Prescott yet again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown! Tony Pollard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide that they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Bolden on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Second and 9 now. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Down to lose 1. Mike 9. Mike 9.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And on the way in. Touchdown, New England. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On second and very short, Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott from the gun. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Prescott on first down. Caught by Wilson. And out of bounds right around the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Second and 2. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Third and short yardage, Prescott. He completes it to Wilson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now Bolden on the return.
Brandon Bolden on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Patriots, first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They're going to look to throw. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. And now Nick Folk, his career long 56 yards. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Our two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On third down, it's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Prescott. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
And the Patriots are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
It's caught by Aguilar. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Back to throw here.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be taken at the 10. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Michael Gallup is the unsung member of the Cowboys receiving corps, but he's made some big catches during his time in Dallas. Now in his 4th season, he makes another one there.
A first down throw for Prescott. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Prescott now. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Prescott to throw it. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Patriots 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now Bolden on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, D, let's go. Let's get there. My time, my time.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score Cowboys 21, Patriots 10.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Under 10. Under 10.
They'll run it here. This is James White. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll run with White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Check 43. Go.
Now back to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
So every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Throwing again, it's Taylor. And that's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Mike 9. Check the out. Mike 9. Bang L. Bang L. Bang L. I'm trying to compete.
Here's Taylor. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. This is Smith with a grab. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check pass. Check pass. Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Stay with your man.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
You can't stop me. Mike 9. Mike 9. Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, check that. Screen.
They'll set up a throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, The ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like, you know, almost... It's like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. To throw again on second down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
Throwing here, Prescott. And Wilson with it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Catch made right side by Wilson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Prescott. It's brought in by Wilson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Well, Prescott here to throw. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Patriots 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Dallas, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.